brings you today's action live from the Verizon Center. We've got an action-packed Saturday night of NBA action for you. Thanks for joining us. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. So off the tip, it's Washington's ball. So here's Miami's starting group. Dragic is joined in the backcourt by Wade. Dang and Bosh, your small and power forwards. And it's Whiteside in at the 5 spot. Wall, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when the team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Pass to Beal. Wizards passing it around. Outside, Wall. Top with the screen for Wall. 5 to shoot. Tries from 10. No good.
That's an unusual, surprising miss for him. Typically, he's good on those inside.
And dang, here we go. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Miami shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting. So some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
And, you know, whenever they get into a stretch where it looked like maybe they would turn it around at the line, they would immediately take a step back.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
One quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Wizards lead by 1. He'll be back shortly live from the Verizon Center.
I was obsessed with the NBA.
What a great cut from Chris Bosh. That's the kind of guy you can't help, Greg, but love for his attitude and ability to be, you know, in touch with that kid he once was. I know you played the same way. Chris Bosh is living the dream like you did and loving it.
That's a great point, Kevin. And I think most of the guys in the league feel that same way. I mean, they may not be able to say it or articulate it as smoothly as Chris does,
sure.
but inside every NBA player is a kid who's still thrilled to wear the uniform and play the game they love.
So far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And when you consider how the Wizards are doing, guys, your thoughts?
I just don't know that you're going to see a better quarter defensively than what we saw in the first.
Really a big part of why they're on top here. The defense has been on point.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for the Heat, Winslow is out there with Chris Bosh. Then it's Stoudemire. Then there's Chalmers. And it's Green in at the shooting guard position. Here's what Washington's going with right now. Nene, he's checked in for Gortat. Dudley comes in for Otto Porter Jr. And Sessions subbed in for John Wall. Green kicks to Stoudemire. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Near the three-point line, it's Dragic. Washington with the rebound.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And the first half comes to a close.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny Smith, and a pretty close game for the Wizards throughout the first quarter. And now, folks, it's just about time for the third quarter to...
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. The talented Wall and Beal team up in the backcourt. Nene and Gortat team up in the paint. And it's Dudley in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. That's good. Bosh has got the first basket of the third quarter for Miami.
Man, did they need those points, and I bet he's the guy that continues to go for them.
Well, unless they alter the defense on him, I mean, he should be the guy they go to. His height gives him a huge edge the way they're playing him now. So keep going to it until the defense adjusts.
And the idea of setting a screen on that play was right, but just poor execution.
Yeah, it just can't be a hard screen at all costs. There is a legality to how you set a screen, so you got to be inside of both lines, legal and hard.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Oubre's checked in for Dudley. And Gary Neal subbed in for Bradley Beal.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Now here's Wade. Defense right on him. With the teardrop. Good. Wade's got his first points of the game.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of...
Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. And the Wizards with possession. It's a one-point game. On the court for the Heat. Wade and Dang are the 2 and 3. Chris Bosh is out there with Stoudemire. And it's Dragic in at the point.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
You know, I think that's probably a smart move.
I think so too.
As much a shot as I have ever seen.
In a word, gutsy.
Timeout called, the Heat. They're losing by 3. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
You know, looking at how much time they have, I think it's likely we'll see them try to get a good look and score quickly.
Yeah, the 2-for-1 situation, guys, is an option in this scenario. I'd be interested to see what they devise.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra was saying to his team. He wants them to pick it up and really go for it right now, saying, no time like the present, gentlemen. Embrace it. Embrace the spotlight, and let's make it happen. Kevin, let's see what they can do.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Picked by Humphries. Clock at 4. Beal, that's for 2. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. And so it's Washington who's straight by with the win. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as Clark they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal.
Yep, and it might not be the way a coach